Thank you very much, Flukme. Thanks too. Okay, EABA. Would you like to talk to us today about today's task? EABA. If you're there, you can unmute your mic and turn on your video. Okay, so she's probably held up. She probably can't do that. Okay, so Dr. Labi is here now. Good evening, sir. We hand over to you, sir.
Okay, good evening. Can everybody see me, right?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I think you better see the the green screen. Yeah, it's better we all share from the main screen that I'm sharing from. So I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, good, awesome. Thank you so very much, Ms. Olota, and for everybody who has made contributions. Thank you. So we have folks who are watching from YouTube and Facebook. We could actually string that up today. It's a beautiful thing to know that we've all stayed and studied the course for the entire 21 days, coming to an end today. Like I said yesterday, the regrets are only on people who could not participate in this program, either through, you always find reason not to do something, right? That is where intentionality comes in, you being intentional about it. So I want to appreciate everybody and congratulate you. That is a great milestone. If there is anything that should go into your list of the successes you have recorded in the year 2021, this 21-day challenge is just one to begin with, that you were able to accomplish this. Success is not always in terms of money, which is the way, unfortunately, in this part of the world where we grew up from, it's not always been like that. But, you know, these days, that is the way we define success. And that definition has issues. Now, what we've done these 21 days is another definition of success. It shows that we are successful people. It shows that we are making our mark. It shows that we're achievers, right? It's a great achievement. Yeah, so we may want to trivialize it, but it's nothing trivial. Being able to be consistent, be disciplined for this period of time is nothing to trivialize. It is actually a great success. So I congratulate everybody. You can be like a lizard for just 1 minute, pat yourself in the back, say, yeah, I've done well, clap for yourselves. All right, good. So Ms. Olota had advised that she suggested we ask everybody to come with their dinner, but I know that might scare some people away from the meeting this. So I said, don't bother, don't worry, let everybody just come. We will celebrate in our own way. So like I said, you can celebrate. For the boot camp on weight management coming up in March, I'm going to ask everybody who will be participating to start with, they should have a dress size they want to fit into at the end of that boot camp. Okay, so that will be what I will be asking everyone. So on the day before we start the boot camp, I will ask you to post that dress. So on the day the boot camp ends, I will ask you to wear it and send us pictures, so that then we can know of the truth. It worked and it's a success. I'm not talking about Miss Arumola, so no. So don't go and
Dr. Labi, why are you shaking me now?
Did I mention your name? Oh yeah, I did. So I'm saying before we start, you're gonna say like you're a size 18. You want at the end of the program to be able to fit into a size 12 dress. Probably that was the dress you had before you started having kids. Good luck. It could be your wedding gown that you had kept at home. You had that wedding gown when you were a size 8. And after getting married, your husband was just so spoiling you silly. He took very good care of you, and you began just to increase to the right and to the left. And so you now want to come to the boot camp and you want to try to be able to fit into the wedding gown. At the beginning of the exercise, you're going to show us the wedding gown. And then after the exercise, we want you to fit into the wedding gown without any alteration or adjustment. So then you send us the picture. All right, that will be what we will be asking of you. We're going to post a few videos of some of our participants of the bootcamp on weight management. The videos they did, you're going to see their before and their after. We'll put the video up on the WhatsApp group. You're going to look into it and then listen to the advice. They actually had the session for 12 weeks, but we won't be able to run a 12-week program any longer. It's just going to be for 4 weeks. But I can tell you that the 4 weeks is going to be intense. And then if you continue with whatsoever we promise for 4 weeks, we instruct for 4. After the 4 weeks, you're going to see tremendous results. Even in 4 weeks, you're going to see results. All right. So I told you yesterday that the Nutramis website is going to be open today. Yes, it is up and live as we speak. So I'm going to post it up on the website and the WhatsApp group as well. It is Nutramis Earth Store. Nutramis is showing on your screen to my left. I don't know sometimes which way this thing is, whether it's here or here. So now I know it is here, right? It's here. Okay. So Nutramis is here. It's up there. So Nutramis is from Nutraceutical. So NutramisEarthStore.com. NutramisEarthStore.com. And there will be close to 200 products that are going to be put up on that site. For now, there are just 10 for this launch. And out of the 10, I know that virtually all the 10 are essential and things that you need. CoQ10, vitamin K2, D3, ashwagandha, sleep aid for people who are finding it difficult to sleep. The sleep aid is a combination of melatonin, ashwagandha, quite a number of things. What I've tried to do is to bring into one bottle, into one capsule, some of the things that you have to buy here and here and here, that you swallow so many tablets at the same time. So I've ensured that the blend would deliver the promise, which is also very key. So you find ashwagandha, you find the mushrooms combined together, shiitake, maitake, just list all of them, they're all there in one bottle. You have the the beta blocker. You have, sorry, did I say beta? No, I mean to say the carbohydrate blocker. You find that there, the oxybond, the fat bond. If you are going to attend the weight loss boot camp, the carb blocker will be necessary. The carb blocker, the ashwagandha, the fat burner. There is one there that is fat burner, which deals with burning visceral fat. That is going to be essential. Okay, so you find all of them on that site, right? We will still keep pushing and do more product launch. You can place your order for international orders ahead. It's going to be shipped through DHL in the US. US is where the manufacturing is taking place and the branding is taking place. The shipping is taking place in the US as well. So I think it's going to be faster. In 2-3 days, you should get it in the US. If you're outside of the US, if national orders will be done by DHL, it will take between 4 to 5 days for delivery to take place. Factoring the COVID-19 delay that has also affected the delivery. All right, we try also to work with Jumia and some other online platforms in Nigeria or in Africa so that they can have easy access for people who are using some other payment platforms. All right, so I promised the promo code. The promo code offers 10% on everything you buy if you are coming from this platform, but you can only use it once. So my advice is to buy as much as possible and then use the promo code once. Once this promo code sees your name, when you come again, they will not honor it. So 10%, the promo code is 21D, 21D, 21DAY. I'm going to push that also on the WhatsApp group, 21DAY, no space between 21 and D. So it's going to give you 10% on whatsoever you buy on the platform. And the promo code, I think, is going to end at the end of this month. So go there, rush right now. Go and buy his supplements, support our ministry. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Lotta. You've spoken about the boot camp and also the enthusiast class. I don't know to say which one should someone pick. Can you attend the two at the same time? Definitely you can. But I don't know if it asks me, which is very important for me to attend. I don't know. It depends on your need. But if you can sacrifice those 4 weekends and attend all of them, I think you will be the better for it. It's going to be seriously beneficial for you if you can attend both. The boot camp, wow, I need to confirm the price for the weight loss boot camp. I think it's, Ms. Zeta, do you want to help me out? I think you're on mute.
I think it's $50.
$50 for the boot camp. And the enthusiast college is how much?
$100.
$100. Okay, all right. So
give a discount on that.
Yeah, we gave a discount on both. Okay, wasn't there a discount on the boot camp? We did not give a discount on the boot camp? Excuse me.
No.
Oh,
no.
Really? Oh, really? So it was $50 last, okay, I thought we did. Okay. So that is it from management. Okay.
For now.
Yeah, okay then. So we do $50 for the, I don't know what's going on. Okay, it's back up. All right. So $50 for the boot camp. The Wake Mind boot camp is $50 for every registration. Ms. Otta, can you please also post on WhatsApp the payment portal, the payment details? Nigeria,
all right,
PayPal, Nigeria. If you're in Canada, we can also send an e-transfer Interac email address, which you can also use to make the payment if you are in Canada. And then the college is $100. Certificate will be awarded. The faculty also will be present, and you really want to be in the college. You don't want to miss the college at all. The college will run for 4 weekends. The boot camp will run for 28 days. 28 days, an entire month, almost a month, is what we will use to run the weight loss boot camp. It's going to be much more intensive. Probably, let me see, it's more intensive because we are compressing 12 weeks into 4 weeks. So if you know anybody you want to refer to, I keep saying that, invite people, refer them to attend the boot camp, but please tell them it is not a voodoo or a magic class. We are not coming there to tell them something they will drink and in 3 days they will say they have dropped from size 20 to size 2. That is not what we want to do. Okay, so please advise them accordingly. All right, so thank you very much. Today, I really want to crave your indulgence. I listened, I've looked at and read some of the comments that were posted, or as in reviews that were posted on the WhatsApp group by individuals. I want to thank you so much. We're humbled by all of those comments, believing that it's a privilege, it's an honor to be found helpful to, provide the solutions in all those areas that people have talked about. One thing that I would like to say again, I appreciate it so much when, like I was hearing people say they've read this, they've read that. That is exactly what we intend to do. Our intention is to stir you, stimulate you, and put you in the path of that. In that path, it's a journey, right? It's a journey of wellness. It's a journey of health. So it does not start and end with nutraceutical-led solutions. We probably might have been the one to start up this journey for you, but our desire is that you're going to grow in this journey and you'll be able to invite other people as you journey along. That is what we intend to see, right? So if you stop here, we have not really achieved the purpose. So it's not just about, again, what is in it for you as an individual. It's also a concern for humanity, for other people that are around you, all right? Okay, so having said that, today I want to crave your indulgence and ask that you give us feedback. We have always missed this important part of it all. And what do I mean? I'm asking that today you speak to us on the areas you think that we can be of better service. Right. Okay. Okay. I get the message. All right. Thank you. Okay. The areas where you think we can improve in our services and the things that we do. Yeah, we could take suggestions, we could take advices from here and there. And that is what I want to take this session to do. How it affects you as an individual, you can talk about it here. How it affects you, how you think it probably will impact other people in a better way. We can talk about it here today. If there are those things that maybe questions or whatever, we'll be able to answer them. I think we have about 21 minutes to go. And so within that short period, I want to take up some of these suggestions and let's have a kind of a feedback on what we're doing, the ones you've talked about, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I do not take all the comments for granted. You've spoken about all the things that we have done well. I like that very well. I like that aspect. So the aspect that we may not like very well is the things we have not done well. So it's important for you to tell us those things that we have not done well. Okay? For example, one of the things that we have not done well is that when Ms. Olota is showing up in the morning, she wears her shower cap. We have not done that well. So when next you are coming in the morning, you should not do that. Okay? Okay, so Did I? What was that? Is what do you call it? Head cover. Yes. Oh, sorry. You wear your head cover. It's called a hair bonnet. It's head bonnet. That is what. No, I'm just giving feedbacks. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it is. I'm just giving feedback. So we are very generous to receive feedback. So that's a feedback. So.
Sorry, Dr. Alabi, you cannot open her head while doing exercise.
Comment, I didn't hear that.
Oh. She cannot let loose her hair while doing exercise.
Abi, so I think the same way as well. I felt the same way, but it's no problem. It's not about what we like to do. Now it's about what the audience viewing us, is what So that's what we want to hear, right? So just tell us. I would yield the floor. So if you have anything to say, you can raise up your hand. I'll call you, or you can go ahead and mute yourself and then give us those feedback. I just said that in passing, as But if there are other ones you want to talk about, please do without any hesitation. All right. So the floor is open. Really quick. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, go.
Don't worry, Mrs. Olota, you're doing well.
Thank
Who
you.
said that? Please tell us your name when you're making a comment. Mr. Olari. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mr. Olari, you are doing well, very well. We appreciate that you're doing well.
With your hair bonnet, you're doing well.
Okay. All right, so let's leave Mrs. Olota and her hair bonnet. Okay. So yeah, Mrs. Sonny, good to see you. Happy New Year to you. You're on mute right now.
I've always, I hear all the lectures, but I'm behind the camera. Now
Okay.
that I left it for you.
You were doing behind the scene. I see.
Yes.
That's interesting.
I expected him to come and stay here.
Okay, thank you for your support. That's nice. And I know some people are praying for the kind of grace.
Talk about the program. Talk about it. So now, I'm not talking about it alone.
He's there. Okay. I know some women need your kind of anointing to be able to drag their husbands to attend some of our programs. So they will contact you in private. You tell them how you did it. Okay. All right. So back to the issue. So we'll wait your what are the areas, your comments, your feedbacks, please. Yeah, Mrs. Temi Aromolano, your hand is up. Please go ahead.
I have two questions. The first one is it possible for us to take, or is it right or appropriate to take all the supplements together? So if, for instance, I want to buy all the supplements that are listed on the websites, can I use everything at once?
You can't buy, if you buy everything, you can't even use it. Like, for, okay, we have sleep aid. If you take that one and you don't, and normally you sleep for 7 hours, maybe when you take it, you'll be sleeping for 12 hours. So it wouldn't work for you. We have the colon detox. A detox I will also advise for, something you do once in a while. The colon detox is detoxification. We should do that like a self-cleaning. It's something we can do periodically. If you can't use everything, you don't need everything. You don't need everything. So I wouldn't say, but if you buy everything, you can have them at home for the day you will need them. All right. So a time might come, you might need them, but once you know they are right there in your chest, you just pick them up and use them. Right. There are things that, some of them are things that you want to really have at home. You want to have them around you. The way we are pushing the importance of ashwagandha these days, I do think that ashwagandha is something everybody should have at home. Reishi mushroom is something you should have at home. We should begin to change our orientation. In those days, you want to have paracetamol. There are some other brands that you always want to have handy in your first aid box. Now, these are the kind of things that should be in your first aid box, not the paracetamol, not the Tylenol, and the likes of them. Well, they would be very good and important first aid for most of the things and much more that you use all those paracetamol, Panadol, and the likes of them for. Did I answer your question?
Yes. So my second question, okay. When is the boot camp started or the enthusiast class started?
Yeah, the boot camp is going to start on the 1st of March. The boot camp starts on the 1st of March, March 1, and it's going to run through March 28th. And then March 28th, the enthusiast class is going to start on Saturday, the 6th of March, and then it's going to run till 28th. It's going to end on 28th as well of March, 4 weekends. Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 days every weekend.
Okay.
You're welcome. We expect to see a registration form.
I'll be number 1 on the list.
You haven't got number 1. Somebody else has taken. We have about 2 or 3 people already. So you're number 4. You came late. But go ahead, don't worry. We can negotiate that number 1 title for you. Don't worry. All right, thank you so much. Yeah.
Dr. if we want to pay in Naira, what rate do we use?
For now, we use 450 to $1. So I don't know what that is in pounds. But we use 450 to $1. And yeah, I discovered in a few days back that all payments that have been made to us from PayPal is being transferred into Canadian dollars. And at the end of the day, they deduct like $8 out of it, $8 out of the exact cost. So we have been shortchanged with about $8 on every $100 that is being paid through PayPal, and that's a whole lot of money, right? So I don't know what is being done in the wrong way. I will look into the back end and see how we can correct that, because that $8 is going. They charge people who are making that transfer. I think they charge them $8, and they also charge us $8. So that's $16 going to PayPal. That is so uncalled for. I will look into the back end of that and see if we can actually engage some other payment platforms if we cannot resolve that. I don't think that's right for them to take that kind of money. But we always say, don't make the transfer as a transaction. You just make it like you are sending money to a friend, By that, you avoid being charged, and you also avoid us losing, money from that, right? Okay, I'm seeing about 3 people raising up their hand. Mr. Timmy Jane, you've answered your question. We've had a question. So, Miss Fadlat Sanusi, your hand is up. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Good evening, doctor.
Yeah, good evening, madam.
Thank you very much. My own question is, in this Nutramix, is there any supplement that we can use to lower cholesterol in this Nutramix?
Okay, thank you very much, madam. Right, so when you get to our site, the things that these supplements do are all mentioned. Yes, there are supplements there that would lower cholesterol. So we have them all listed. When you get to our weight management section, you're going to find, or are you there already? If you are there, let me know. I guess some people are already on the site. If you are there, let us know. So you will find our best-selling stuff there, and there you will find all of those supplements. Some of them are listed there. If you click on them, there is always a description of what they do, right? So you will find those. There are regulations that govern claims that can be made when it comes to supplements, and because we are running in environments where regulatory stuff are taken seriously, a few things we cannot say just like that as the way they are. But there are. I'm also live. I'm not able to say that even on live. But if you can just send me a WhatsApp message after we're done, I can give you a guide as regards which one we do this and which one we do that. So thank you, Mrs. Fadlat Sanusi. If you are going to give an award there are 2 people that will give an award of punctuality to for the 21 days. Ms. Fadlat Sanusi will be one of the recipients. And then Mrs. Billy Barua will be this. For the UK, is Mrs. Fadlat Sanusi. For the US, Canada, it will be Mrs. Billy Barua. They are always, in fact, sometime before we even open the studio, Miss Fadlat Sanusi is already there. Once I just log in, the pin tells me she's already live. That is very commendable. It's impressive. Thank you very much for keeping up for the 21 days. Okay, Mrs. Tinu Ojerinde. Ojetunji, sorry. I'm sorry. Hope your husband will not charge me.
I'd like to ask, what's the expiry like on these products? And the reason why I ask is, just in case I want to buy multi-buy. So what are the expiry dates?
Right. So for most of them, it's usually 24 months. Yeah, usually 24 months. That is the shelf life. But check again is always there. On the container, it's going to be, we are mandated to actually state that there. But it's usually 24 months. Best use. Right, yes. I'm not seeing any hand raised again. You're not even asking me.
Doctor, I said Sanusi is from Ireland.
Oh.
And I brought her as well.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, that's interesting. Coach Debbie is in Ireland as well.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's good. So please don't let it stop with you. So spread the good news. As she has brought you, bring somebody too.
One of the girls at the last boot camp.
The first boot camp?
Yeah, one of the young girls. I'm the study.
Oh. Right.
She did a presentation in the mosque. So
right.
Fellow young girl.
I remember.
Oh my God, this girl talked about healthy eating, and your name was ringing bell everywhere. So she's really. She did a presentation for her mate.
Okay, I'd like to see the video.
For her mate, and It was on healthy eating, and honestly, you need to see the presentation.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I'd
So
like
the
to
name
see
is
the video.
Among the girls.
I'd like to see that video. If you can please send to us. I'd like to see that kind of video. That's interesting. I'm impressed. Yeah, because I'm so passionate about the ones for those kids, really. And then I'll be so glad to have them get that message. So it's so impressive to know that they actually got the message, and not just after during the boot camp alone. That is the kids boot camp. They also went, beyond that. I know kids will talk about things that they learn easily. They share that with their peers, and that's interesting to know that you will do that. I'd like to see that video. That's so interesting. And then I think the boot camp for kids is coming up in August. Yeah, I think it's going to come up in August this year. And we trust God that we're going to have more kids than we had the last time. The last one was also, the turnout was very, very good. Very, very good. The parents, although it was like a strain on them, but parents participated. They had to do the cooking, do the video, send them down. Very interesting thing. You don't want to miss it. So you can also maybe, well, our website is being worked on. That is where we should have all of this information posted. Our calendar for the year, probably we'll put it up again so that you can see what the calendar looks like for 2021 for all our programs and activities, and you can also plan ahead and know which one you're signing in for. But for the bootcamp for kids, I think it's going to come up in the month of August. Okay, yeah, let me see that. This one. Yeah. Bootcamp. Yeah, August 14 to August 28. Flash Bootcamp. Yeah. August 14 to August 28 is the Flash Bootcamp. All right. Thank you very much. I'd like to see that video. Please do not forget to send it across. Okay. All right. So who else is there? I have not gotten the feedback I'm looking for. All I'm hearing so far are people talking about Nutramis. You haven't given us the feedback. All right. Areas you think you want us to improve, suggestions for us, things to work with. Nobody will tell us if you don't tell us. So, thanks to all our coaches. I'm seeing Coach Tokumbo Ray is online. I hope you people are signing up for his program. Thank you so much, Coach Tokumbo. 21 days waking up. I mean, I know it's not easy, but thank you so very much. Dr. Ajayi participated in this program while transiting between his previous station and going back to Nigeria, despite the hassles in traveling these days. I mean, international travel these days is not something you want to really do. It's presently very hectic. I know we all know what people go through. And in the middle of that, he was able to, participate and facilitate this program from, various places at different times, sending in videos, coming up live. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. Coach Debbie as well, who comes up every Saturday and Sunday. I know that is not a very interesting time for anybody our age, because I know what our mates probably will be doing at that time. This is that they've had a long night and then they need that time to sleep, but she gets up to get it done, and very, very impressive. So really, really thank you guys. Thank you very much. We hope to see you in the boot camp. Yeah, they will be around for the boot camp. The boot camp also consists of physical fitness. The boot camp is just much more detailed than this 21 days. Is a lot more detailed and targeted towards weight management. And, so the things we're talking about, the classes are real classes. They're not just therapy sessions. So when you're coming, you come with a book and writing material, you will write. I'm just joking. It's not like a proper school, but you're going to write. And those things you will write are beneficial to you. We also give out slides, I believe. We give out the slides of the things that we talk about so that you can go and refresh yourself, the ones you forget. The whole idea is to help you to be able to help yourself and help other people. That is the whole concept of it. So please invite people, tell them to come. I want to say, right, it doesn't mean that you have to be a Cambridge graduate to be able to attend. The minimum qualification is to be able to have an iPhone, a phone, that can join us in a Zoom session and that can participate on WhatsApp. That is all the qualification we need. You don't need any degree to qualify for it. All right, so yeah, I'm here to get the feedback. Anybody who wants to tell us, give us feedback.
Hello.
Yes, please.
I don't have all my own feedback are positive. I believe everything is 100% correct.
Oh, Prof, sir. Prof, okay, sir.
Everything is fine with me.
Thank you, Prof.
The one that brought a feedback against Mrs. Onota, and I think the women there believe that it was okay.
Okay, we have.
I could exercise myself in a room in this cold climate and sweat.
Wow.
And I have to do it. What I do is to jog. I go out and jog, and then I can sweat. But as I ride in the room to exercise myself and be sweating, I could not believe it. So I think I don't have to go out again. I can stay indoors and then practice. I still have the same benefit. So it's fantastic. It's been very good.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah.
I should have put it on our faculty or something. We have more stuff. It's not too late to do that, but it would have been a good idea if we joined this 21 challenge.
Right.
Some of the people in the university could have
participated. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. No, thank you so much, sir. Let me add to one thing you said. Yeah, that is what Tai Chi offers. Tai Chi allows you to be able to do these things indoor, especially for those of us who live in the uttermost part of the world. So people in UK should not count themselves as living in, because it's just -2 or -3 people are having today. So that's not good. That's just like normal weather, right? I'm talking about people who live in -33, -40. Right. Today in my city, it was -35 this morning. Wow. Your saliva will freeze in your mouth. -35. And there are two temperatures we take. There is the actual one, and there is the one that we say it feels like. So if it's -35, it could be feeling like -50. So when you step into it, something is tapping in the ears. You go back real quick. Okay, so Tai Chi comes in very handy. You want to be able to, still do something. Most of us who live in this part of the world, it's a challenge for us. And by the time winter is over, a lot of people, they've lost it. They've lost the shape. For one, physical activities are reduced. Number two, you don't even get to see your body. So you don't even know what you are putting on or not. You just keep wearing clothes every day and you wear them in layers. That's what we say you layer up. So you wear them in layers. And so you don't even get to know something is happening to you. You don't know until winter ends. Now when winter is over, you now start like, hey, is it my body or they change it? So you now see people beginning to go to the gym. That's why physical fitness here is no joke, because people know what they can become during winter. It can be terrible. So you see gym everywhere. You see people participating. Downtown, where we have most of the offices, a lot of fitness centers are there. So people from work, they go there. Their break time, they go. They get out. So Tai Chi is something that will save you that time. So having said that, but you still need the outdoors. And the reason you need the outdoors, my book, I'm tired of talking about that book, but finally, we get it out. We get it out in 2 weeks max. We should get it out in 2 weeks. Finally. The design for the cover of the book has taken us about 7 months. And in those 7 months, we have used nothing less than 12 graphic artists. I'm not exaggerating. And none of them worked for free. And all the designs they turned in were turned out. And we still paid them we still wanted to pay them for a job that we did not use, because it's the intellectual, that is a property. We had to pay for it. So we paid them and we couldn't use the designs. The book is titled Super Health in Stress Environment. Super Health in Stress Environment. And the whole idea of the book is to help people who work in fast-paced jobs, You wake up 4 a.m., you're not back home till 10 p.m. What can you do to maximize your health? That is the entire concept of that book. It has taken me 4 years to finish work on that book, and 7 months or so to do the design of the book. But finally, we thank God it's ready to be released into the market. It's going to be available on Amazon. So you can go on Amazon. The moment we launch it, we're going to let you know that it's on Amazon. You can go there and order a copy of the book. I think it's going to be for like $10 or so. There are 2 books that are coming at the same time. The other one is the 30 Days Devotional, 30 Days Healthy Living Devotional. So that devotional is actually meant to help people who are seeking recovery, especially those who are faced with terminal, or what medical sciences are termed the lifelong conditions. They are the main target of that book, but it doesn't mean that you cannot use it. In 30 days, I believe strongly that following the ideas, the advices in that book, you will make a serious turnaround and a comeback from any condition that individual is going through. So there are 2 books that will be released on Amazon towards the end of the month, maybe a week or 2 weeks time. They will both be there. So in that book, Super Health in Stress Environment, one of the things that I said there about fitness is the word aerobics. Aerobics is a combination of aero and bio. And so the whole idea is that you do not do physical fitness without having proper ventilation. We still need the proper exposure to air. And then when we do not live, or when we live in an enclosed environment, we don't want to stay there for 24 hours. There is a need to, use your patio, stay outdoor for a while, let the air around you circulate, ventilate. Then one thing you can do that will be helpful is to ensure that you have live plants in your living room, not artificial plants. Those plants are becoming very expensive because people are buying because they are knowing their importance, especially if you don't live in a place where anybody can just go and carry sand and put in pot and put flour into it. It could be very expensive. So you can have those pots, and ensure that the plants, you have live plants around you for your aesthetics. So it's not just artificial plants for decoration. Have live plants in your living room. It's very important because they're going to help the oxygen rating, the clean air in that environment. They are going to help it. So even if you are doing your workout indoor, there is something that is still able to mop out the carbon dioxide that is not needed, that is going on in the air, and then it's also able to release fresh oxygen into the atmosphere. Now, it's the reason I want you to say, go out there. That is for air. The second reason to go out there is also for sunlight exposure. You remember I've spoken about that extensively, that we need that exposure from sunlight. If you cannot get it, then the supplementation with vitamin D3 becomes important. You will find vitamin D3 with vitamin K2 as a supplement on that list. The reason we mix them together is that for most women, even men, vitamin K2 is often forgotten and left behind. Vitamin K2 can help to regulate hormones. It does that also for men. It does in women as well. So most times women focus only on vitamin D3, which is what everybody most likely, most cases do. Now, to reduce the number of tablets you are swallowing is the reason we have combined them into one. So get the vitamin D3. It's also very good for days you cannot go out, but don't make it a habit. Please, I'm begging of you, don't try to stay indoor for more than 24 hours at a time. Some people do it. They will be like, do you know I've not seen the sun in 24 hours? if you keep doing it, it's going to have serious effect on your health. It will affect your mental health. It will affect even your physical body. Yeah, it's going to be affected. You don't, 24 hours is too much for you to stay indoor, locked up indoor. So ensure that even in 24 hours, if it's still maybe 10 minutes or 5 minutes, get out. Use your patio, stay there at least. I mean, have something fresh coming into you. And if you're going to do grounding, you know you can't stay indoors for 24 hours, except you have gotten the sand and it's in your house and you are putting your feet into it, right? So all of these are areas we need to maximize the benefits of these 21 days. So let us engage nature. I mean, I think that should be the summary of this point I'm trying to make. Let's engage nature. Nature will include the air, the sun, the sand, earth. You know, fire is the only one that I'm not saying you should engage. But engage engage all the forces and elements in nature. And you can engage fire too. In the case of your sauna bath, that is it now, right? So don't lit yourself, you know. And then people do this hot stone massage. It's very, very helpful. That hot stone massage. There are several kinds of massage. There are several types. I recommend them. The thigh massage, reflexology is very helpful. Reflexology, I think I explained that one, that for every part of your feet, there's a connection to vital organs within your body. So when you find somebody who can do reflexology very well for you, they are impacting your organs through massaging your feet. They are impacting your organs, your vital organs, through the massage of your feet. Because right on the sole of your feet, there is a connection, a strong connection to every vital organs of your body. So there are things that you want to pay attention to and do. So thank you so much, Prof, for giving me that. You made me to remember that, to also talk about it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. So another person, thank you so much, Prof, for telling us you don't have nothing to work on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Another person. Okay. Yes, sir.
There's no problem. I'm okay, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right. Okay,
You have
thank
an
you, sir.
amazing registrar. Your registrar is very good. Your registrar.
Right.
Fantastic.
Your registrar is very good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
University, and we know what the registrar should do, how she should be related.
Right.
And really nice.
Thank you very much. God sent our way. We feel so blessed to have Ms. Lotta in Intraceutical Health College. Did I introduce her at the beginning? So if you are in Lagos, you live around okay, nobody's going to kidnap her here. You live around, if you're in Lagos, you live around Magodo. She has a school there. She's a school owner. She's been in the business for over almost 2 decades now, right? So I don't think there will have been anybody better to fit into the role. I mean, it was just divine. She came at the very right time. And like I was saying yesterday, it's a blessing to have her in Intraceutical Health Solutions. So, Ms. Oda, thank you very much. So it's no longer Air Bonnet now. We are celebrating you. Okay. All right. I'll take one more. And if there is none, I want to declare the boot camp, the camp closed. We are not going to shut down our WhatsApp group. We will leave it. And then we will close comment so that people will not feel irritated, by all kinds of posts going on there. But we are going to leave it open so that for vital information coming from Intraceutical Health Solutions, we can drop them in that WhatsApp group, right? So that's usually what we do. We wouldn't close, we won't shut down the WhatsApp group. We only close it to comments. So we can always throw information there for you to see. I have not resumed our Saturday sessions this year. This is February, and we're not in a rush to to start anyway. I just feel like we have so much on our hands, and then we want to get them out one after the other. So this avenue has been a very good one for us to be able to pass across the information that are required. One more time, I want to thank you for believing in us, for giving us the privilege and the opportunity to be of service to you. You could have chosen to go elsewhere. You could have chosen not to participate. We will not come to your house to say we will flog you if you refuse to. So it's a privilege, right? And we appreciate it. We do not take it for granted. We only ask that please refer us to other people. The message is something that the whole world should know. It will be our joy that this message gets across to people who need it. I always share my experience. One of the meetings I had in Nigeria in 2016 was where a widow who was still mourning her husband had come to tell me that if they had met me 6 months ago, probably her husband would have still been alive. I don't know who is dying right now that could have been saved if they have had this message. And so we can save a life and avoid unnecessary deaths. I mean, those deaths that can be prevented. We can always prevent them. One more time, thank you so much. We close it on this spot for this 21-21 challenge. Maybe we're going to have another challenge somewhere along the line after Christmas. No. After Ilea, or I don't know which one we're going to do. After people have eaten a lot, celebration they've eaten, so we can come and detox again. But you can join any of the boot camps if you really want to. Then if you feel like you want to do this on your own, go back to the things we've done in 21 days and do them on your own. That's just what it takes. Repeat them on your own. So people after leaving our boot camp, they continue, they keep doing them. So there are things that you can do on your own. All right, everyone. Thank you. We appreciate you. We're going to shut down this note. So till we come your way again some other time, stay healthy, and then we meet you in the boot camp or in the enthusiast class. Ms. Ata, you want to say something? Ms. Ata, you want to say something?
So on behalf of Physical Health Solutions, we appreciate everyone that has taken time to be part of this challenge. We appreciate all the feedbacks, all the comments, the questions.
All right, guys from home, that is it. Thank you so much for joining us and for being a part of our broadcast. We are ending this session, the 21-21 bootcamp. Oh, Dr. Jai is on YouTube. I didn't see him. Inclusion is key, harmonizing flexibility with busy life schedule. All right, thank you, Dr. Jai. I didn't even know you were there. All right, so if you are hearing the voice, it's the voice of Mr. Lotta in the Zoom class that you are listening to. I want to thank everybody who actually joined us, who participated. We've appreciated all our coaches and faculty members. Thank you, everybody. On this note, we end the broadcast for 21-21 day challenge. You can go ahead and to our website to get your Nutramix products. I'm going to put it up. It is Nutramix.com. All right. So, yeah, Nutramix.com. You can obtain our product from there. And then a special discount goes for people who have participated in the bootcamp. I've already told them the code to use. That code runs up until the end of the month. Thank you very much. Until we come your way some other time, stay blessed. Bye-bye.